Sign says to Fisterre. Let's go follow it. So this is going to be a unique video. I woke up about 10k in Orzo, 10k away from Muxía. Went to Muxía, that's its own video. Epic place, epic experience. And now I'm going from Muxía to Fisterre, and so I'm going to make one video for that. But I'm starting in the afternoon here at like 10:30. I got my Muxiana, which is another credential certificate from the Tourist Information Center. They open at 10:30. They have weird hours like Tuesday through Saturday or something. Look it up if you need it and try to time it. Otherwise you can email and send certain information, and it's free, which is awesome. So I'm going halfway down the peninsula. Forget the name of the town, village, city, whatever. And then tomorrow I'll continue in this video as we finish to Fisterre, the end of the world. So it's cool seeing that we already made it to the ocean. Love smelling the salt water. Look at that, there's a soccer field right by the water. What a cool place to play. But I'm just gonna make a video for Muxía to Fisterre. And yeah, that way you guys know or understand why it's gonna be dark halfway through the video. Because tomorrow we'll start at like 7 a.m. or something, walking to the end of the earth. So that's my plan. Makes the most sense that way to me. And yeah, we have under 28k to Fisterre, doing about 14-15 now and the rest tomorrow. So it'll be like 2.5-3 hour walk at most there. Let's get after it. My phone battery's dying. Do know that if you do Muxía to Fisterre, there's a big incline for the one big hill. Fisterre steadily goes up, sharply comes down. I wanted to do the opposite, so we're gonna attack this thing quickly and then have a nice steady decline towards Fisterre after it. That's why I like to do it. I just can't get enough of little villages like this. Kind of has the same charm as some of the ones in the Muxía, but these little grain holders just make them so cool looking and interesting. Time for some Camino insight. Last one on the way to Fisterre. And for me, that is, it's hard to believe that I walked from France to the ocean. I mean, I can believe it. It's been 35 days of walking. The effort's there, the sacrifice is there. But then I think our minds tend to try to simplify that whole thing. Like, oh yeah, I walked across the country over 500 miles. And it's like, what? And I know I did it. but it's just hard to take in, I guess. Being at the ocean is surreal in Muxía, and being done, close to done, I don't know, after a month you form new habits and get rid of old ones, and it's just a strange feeling of this new habit you created no longer being there. So I guess that's one of the goals, is try to bring some of the Camino back home, but it's still almost unfathomable to think I walked across the whole country. Even when you do it and you know you did it, just doesn't seem real. Starting to get misty again. More rain on the way? We will see. Oh yeah, it's turned into a drizzle, and it seems to only be getting heavier. So I'm gonna case this up and see how far we can get. Walking on this ridge, this coastal ridge, surrounded by windmills. It's so cool. They're right there. So I think I got out of the rain, and it was only because I was so high up in elevation for that brief amount of time that it was raining at all. Hour and a half, make a good time. Ready to be sitting down and relaxing. Today was just a good, enjoyable day. And now I don't want to walk right now. I'll have plenty of time not to walk in another day. But not yet. Job ain't finished. Fisterre left. Muxía right. We've already been to Muxía. By the way, we have a little bit of an emergency situation. As you can see, my shoes are starting to rip and they're really getting worn down. This Camino has to end soon. My feet are feeling my shoes being on their last leg. They really are. Like, my shoes are no longer comfortable. I might have to start walking in my sandals and put the socks in them. Because I walk on the ball of my foot. The Hokas have a ton of cushion. But I've been walking, I've walked over 700 some miles in these shoes. And I feel the difference. I'll make it. And at Fisterre, there's the 3 traditions to burn an item of clothing, put your feet in the water, watch the sunset. Some people burn the shoes. I'm not going to do that. That's bad for the environment. Don't do it. I'm going to burn my cotton socks because that's, you know, just those will burn and not create bad chemicals. But yeah, these shoes, there is a bin for people to recycle them, and I'm gonna shed the weight. I have no need for them, and I'm not gonna keep them as a memento. It's freaking gross. Hour and a half left. Got a coffee. Was hoping the rain would subside. It did not. It only picked up again. So I was not able to outwait the rain. We'll just keep walking. Hola, buen camino. To Muxía. To Fisterre. I'm glad they put these kind of close together. So you don't think, oh wait, am I going the wrong way? And it doesn't tell you how much, it just says the arrow and where it's going to. Because it's only 28 kilometers between, which is like, what would that be? 18 miles, something like that. So I'm about probably 15 minutes from my albergue. It's hard to tell. Google does not recognize the road I'm on, and so it keeps telling me to go back and around for an hour. But yeah, probably super close, and my phone is so low on batteries, so can't wait to charge it. Hopefully this place has a dryer. I need a dryer for 2 sets of clothes. Yesterday's never got dry either. I have one more pair, emergency pair, for tomorrow if needed. And then I'll have to wash everything and wear underwear and a raincoat. Not ideal. So hopefully this place has a dryer. But yeah, almost there. And we'll need a victory beer for a celebration of getting to Muxía today. We've officially walked across Spain. Fisterre is the bonus, the end of the earth. Unreal. I think I'm repeating myself quite a bit. So I hope, you know, even though I'm saying it over and over again, it's a feeling that's still not settling in. I walked across the country for 35 days. It's hard to share everything going on in my mind and the feelings without actually doing it. So, you know, I think just try to empathize as much as you possibly can. If you walked for 5-ish hours a day over mountains, desert, hills, everything, and got to the ocean, it's a powerful feeling, one of completion. And I feel great physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. All those things together all at once. Never felt a better combination in my life. So I get why people do the Camino, and I get why they do it multiple times. I see my city. Let's check in, shower, get a beer. Cozy. Going up a hill, because why not? Good morning. It is our final day of walking, day 36, and we are going to go 15 kilometers. I almost missed that sign. We are going to go 15 kilometers to Fisterre. I can see the ocean again. It's right there. Looks like the sky. It isn't. It's the ocean. Last night, did not have the best sleep. I heard mosquitoes for the first time, and they kept buzzing near my ear. I had a upper bunk near the window, and every half hour to an hour, they were buzzing. And there's also this old cranky German lady who is not pleasant to be around the same vicinity of. But I'm gonna forget all that. I'm gonna end today on a good note. Fisterre, the end of the earth. The Camino is almost finished. So, time for one last insight or tip. I gotta say, because I like walking 25 kilometers so much, if I had the choice to do it all over again, I would time my hikes to these iconic places. I would time them to be at 25K instead of 10 or 15. 10 or 15 just feels too short, and I think I get overly excited, amped up when, you know, it's still long enough of a hike to have to take it easy, not force anything too hard. But that's just me. it is nice only having a few hours, and then hey, you're there, you get more time to enjoy. But I don't know, there's something about having all that time ahead, being like, I can just settle into this, I can take breaks, whereas when it's 2 or 3 hours, you just want to get there. So my insight for today. This hike from Muxía to Fisterre, or even if you do it opposite, is awesome. You get little bits of the ocean every now and then, go through these small towns. It's a really, really great way to end the Camino. That way to Muxía, we just came from there. That way to Fisterre, where it says Fisterre. Heard both words. Not sure if it's the same place or what. All right, guys, it's been a while. Look who I ran into.
Hi, how are you? Yeah, it has been a while. We met maybe the second or the third day.
Yeah,
didn't we?
Pamplona. We talked a bit.
The third day.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to Muxía. And you to Fisterre.
Yep, opposite ways, but right at the end, it's almost poetic. We run into each other.
Great, great.
So, buen camino.
See you next time in the States, and buen camino.
Yeah,
okay.
For sure. Take care.
Take care, you too. Bye.
Bye. How cool was that? That made my morning. In fact, I was just walking by myself the whole time. And I've been thinking about him. Wondering how he's doing, because we walked together the second day to Zubiri for a bit, past the drunk party animals and the cows, and we talked in Pamplona. And some days he would be walking an hour before me, and I would you know, catch up, say hi. He would tell me, keep going, you're fast. And I hadn't seen him for a while. Maybe not since the time around Burgos, something like that. It's been a long time. So I've thought about him time to time, and it's like, I hope he's doing okay. I hope he made it. And wouldn't you know it, Santiago, Fisterre, now he's on his way to Muxía. That's awesome. There it is, up ahead, Fisterre, and you can see a little sliver of water. So one nice thing that I found out is that in Fisterre, where most of the hostels are and everything downtown, is still like half an hour, 40 minutes from the lighthouse. The lighthouse is a little bit of a walk. So turns out my 15K is not just going to be 15K. Backtracking and then getting back out there again for the sunset is going to take me to a normal day's walk. So that's good. But yeah, it will make it slightly interesting walking from the sunset area back to my hostel. And sometimes these places are sticklers for locking their doors at a certain time, so I'm sure it'll be fine. Everyone does it. But yeah, it'll just be something to keep note of. Who knows, maybe there's taxis. But I gotta walk there first, otherwise I can't take a taxi to it. Because once I walk my own 2 feet to the lighthouse, I'm done. My Camino is finished. Every other bit of walking is just my own personal thing. So we're close, people. We're close, less than an hour and a half.